welcome to my channel. Today I'm Tara with Pieces of Tara Artistry. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a pearl pour, Dutch pour combo, and this is the consistency of my base coat for the pearl pour portion. So I'm going to do kind of a pearl pour through kind of a diagonal area, and then I'm going to do a Dutch pour, kind of a chaos style Dutch pour on either side of it today. And I'm going to do a flip cup in that center section where the satin enamel base coat is. Now, if you've been watching for quite some time, you know I do paint my edges, not only because of the show through that's gonna probably happen on the edges because these paints are so thin, but also because it helps the paint stick to the sides and helps your design stick to the sides better, not totally run off. So just wanted to point that out. Now another thing is, so I spread this base coat out, and now I'm just kind of thinning it up a little bit because once I put my paint over top, it is going to roll over that and kind of spread it out a little bit. So I want to just kind of thin it up a little bit. And I use my little cake, I don't know, scraper thing to do that. Works really well. So this is my flip cup portion. Now, if you're new to pearl pours, one of the biggest things that you need to remember for a pearl pour is that your base coat is the only part of the pearl pour that has satin enamel in it. The rest of your paints do not. So I have all the recipes listed in the description box below, so you can check that out. I do a new recipe for my pearl pours, just kind of making it easier. I did do one that was very easy with the Vallejo Pearl Medium, but it is we're unable to get it right now. So I have kind of pared down my other recipe and come up with a little bit of a newer one. So I hope this helps some of you to be able to do the pearl pours a little bit easier. I will be doing a little bit more experimenting too coming up here on just different recipes, easier recipes, and you know, just substitute or alternatives. Maybe you can't get certain products where you live, so I'm going to be trying to do like kind of some alternatives. I will be doing a paint mixing video here shortly also. I do have a couple of those, but if you want an updated one, then I will be doing an updated one. My other videos with the mixing still works, and the recipes are great still. You just have to maybe, I just wanted to pare it down a little bit and make it a little bit easier. So that will be coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. On this pearl pour, you can see I am tilting kind of slow because I like all those cells that are popping up, but they are going to get all kind of goofy, and pearls are going to pop up through them anyway. So, but I kind of wanted to make sure I was retaining some of that blue on the edges. I really loved how that looked. And then here shortly, I'm going to pour off quite a bit of what's left on there. And it's gonna be kind of an extreme tilt here, you guys. You want to make sure that your base coat is stretched very thin. If you leave too much paint on the canvas, you get kind of these pearls that are they're just kind of puffs, but they're not true pearls. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm not sure if I got any on this one because I think I tilted off quite a bit, but I do have some videos coming up soon that you will be able to see kind of what I'm talking about, because I did leave a little bit more on the canvas. So also stay tuned for that so you know what I mean. But you can see already the pearls are starting to pop through. Typically I would just stop, but I needed to get the paint from this one side back towards center a little bit so that I get pearls all the way through and on that other side. So I did continue to tilt it. I did wipe off a little bit of what was happening over there on that right side. And now I'm just putting down paints. So that was a time lapse, by the way. And I'm now gonna put down paints that have no satin enamel in them. So I find that if I'm doing the Dutch pour portion, I like the way it looks better if I don't have the satin enamel base coat down. And that's just my personal preference. You could do satin enamel and then do the Dutch pour over top of it. You will get different types of pearls, and you'll get pearls throughout, but I just wasn't really going for that look, and I'm kind of just been doing this lately because I like having all of my colors kind of stay true in that section. And you'll see I put a white line along the edge of the pearls, and that's because I didn't want this to be super busy. I wanted there to be kind of like that white breaking up the pearl section a little bit, and not having just so much color just all on top of each other. So that's why I put that white in there to kind of give a little bit of a separation. And I really like the way that turned out. So typically I like to wait like a half hour before I do this part. I think I didn't wait quite as long on this one, and I ended up with kind of some puffs next to the pearl section that I'm not really in love with, but I don't think it took away from this painting at all, so I'm fine with it. I did put in this one a little bit too much of that olive green. I think I probably would prefer it with a little less of the olive green maybe next time, but you know, it is what it is. It's so I do like it. I just yeah, it's just not my absolute favorite in here. I probably next time would substitute that probably Prussian blue. And that Prussian blue is a new Tri-Art fluid, and I really like these fluids. I just did another couple of paintings that you'll see here soon where I used quite a bit of the fluids. I was kind of testing them out to see if I like them as much as I like the golden fluids, and they definitely passed the test. So I'm really excited about that. I really like these fluids a lot. So you can get those, I believe, shortly at fluidart-co. I'm not exactly sure if you can get them there yet. You can check out their website. I know they will be carrying them if they're not already carrying them. So check them out. Along with you get your TLPs there. They're this little piggies, which I used Waterfall and Prey Night in this, and those are like two of my favorite colors, and they sold up amazingly in this painting. You'll be able to see that in the dry results, which are really cool. Actually, in the wet results, you can see them also right now selling up quite a bit. So yeah, you can get those at fluidart-co, and also all these Amsterdam. So basically all of the supplies that I used in this painting, besides the white satin enamel base coat, everything can be bought at fluidart-co. So I've got so many new products that they are selling, Tri-Art and PBO or Pebio, however you say it. Paints, I mean, they don't have Modern Masters yet, but yeah, that's another one that they don't have, but the rest you can get at fluidart-co. So here is the dry results. It dried beautifully. Look at those cells, they look gorgeous. Now, in case you guys don't know, I will be teaching this at POURCON this summer, August 6th through 9th in sunny Las Vegas. So if you are interested, I do have a few seats left in my advanced pearl class, which is what I am going to be teaching there. 2 of them are already closed off, they're sold out. But I do have a 3rd one, and if there's enough interest, they might open a 4th one. But yeah, this is what you guys will learn in that class. So thank you guys all for being here today. Really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. And hit that notification bell so you're notified each time I put out a new video. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to take off for now, but I'll see you on the next one. Bye.